bustin', not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with the best hybrid defender build in NBA 2K23. Now, when you guys do hear that name, hybrid defender, you probably think that this is a spot up build, but this is actually not a spot up build. This build can actually ISO. It's pretty much a guard build. The reason why it does have that hybrid defender name, because obviously it has really good defense. It can guard all 5 positions. And here's the main thing. It does have a little bit lower of a three-pointer, because if you put the three-pointer too high, it's just going to give you the basic name, two-way inside-out scorer, two-way three-point shot creator. Pretty much what every 6'8" or 6'9" build has. So I'm gonna go into detail everything that you need to do to make sure you keep that hybrid defender name, because that is a really cool name that not too many people have. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make it right now. Now, position, this build you can actually make it all 5 positions. So you can make it a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. It's completely up to you. Whatever position you want to play, go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna make the build a point guard, but like I said, you can make this build at all 5 positions. It doesn't have to be any different. It's exactly the same. You don't have to change any attributes, but like I said, I'm just going to do point guard, and obviously this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Now, moving on to the height and stuff, man. Personally, I am going to be making the build 6'8", and the reason why I'm making it 6'8" is because I do want to be able to get gold clamps and gold glove, which you cannot get with a 6'9". You can make a 6'9" hybrid defender, but like I said, I wanted the gold clamps and the gold glove, which you cannot get on a 6'9" player. So therefore, I'm going 6'8". And then weight, we're going minimum weight so it can be as fast as possible. I want that 82 acceleration, so make sure you guys go minimum weight. And then wingspan, like I said, our three-pointer is going to be a little low. The max it goes is 84, but we're actually going a little bit lower than that too. I'm going to show you guys in the video, and you guys have to do that if you guys do want that hybrid defender name. So make sure you guys go 6'8", minimum weight, and a max wingspan. And body shape obviously doesn't matter. Pick whatever you want. I'm just going to go built. Now, moving on to the attributes, man, make sure you guys do copy it down just like this, and I'm gonna tell you guys every little thing, because there are some certain key attributes that if you put up too much, it will change the name to something else. So listen to how I upgrade every single attribute. So our driving dunk, we are going to be giving this build a 93 driving dunk, which, as you guys know, it does give you all your contact dunks, and we go 93 because you get gold post riders. So you do get all your contact dunks at 92, but you might as well just go 93 because that's where you get gold posterizer. As you guys can see right here, you got gold limitless takeoff, gold slithery finisher, gold posterizer, and all your contact dunks. This build is a really good build. Like I said, it does have a lower three-pointer, but with this build, since it has such a high driving dunk, you probably want to rim run more. This build, I would look to rim run before you shoot, honestly. And the only other thing we're touching in finishing is going to be our driving layup. We're putting this to a 77, and the reason for that, as you guys see, when you go 77, it gives you silver fearless finisher, which is a really good badge. If you do get taken out of a dunk, having fearless finisher will help you convert the layup. So I think this is a really good badge to have. And here is the first attribute I was going to tell you. If you guys go too high on the driving layup, it will change your build name to like a two-way interior finisher. So make sure you don't touch anything else in the finishing. Do not go any higher on any other stat. Leave it just like this. Now, moving on to shooting, like I said, the maximum three-pointer you can have to keep the hybrid defender name is 79. You cannot go higher than that. If you go higher than 79, it's going to change your build name to like two-way three-point shot creator. It's not going to be hybrid defender. So just keep that in mind. If you want this build name, you cannot go higher than 79. That is the absolute maximum. So just keep that in mind. It kind of does suck, but if you have a good jump shot for that low three-pointer, it's definitely not bad. You can still hit pretty consistently with that. In our mid-range, we are going to be putting this to a 71, which does give you another badge point. So you get 16 shooting badges, and 79 three-pointer is not terrible. I mean, you still get bronze agent threes, bronze limitless range, silver catch and shoot, silver green machine. I mean, you still get some pretty decent badges. If you guys haven't seen my last video, the best jump shots, I actually did reveal my secret cash money jump shot. I do shoot 78.5% from 3 on this game with 4,000 games played. And I was to tell you, my jump shot only requires a 79 three-pointer. So if you're looking for a jump shot with this build, check out my last video. My jump shot only requires a 79 three-pointer, and that jump shot's cash. I'm telling you, get used to it, and it'll be perfect for this build, because this build, you can only have a 79 three-pointer. Now, moving on to playmaking, man, the pass accuracy, we are going to be putting this to a 71. I was going to do 70, but if you do 71, you get an extra badge point, so you might as well do that. And now here is another key attribute about the 6'8". Now, I know 6'8", they can get Hall of Fame quick first step at 89 ball handle. So with this build, we're only going 87 ball handle. Like I said, you can see right here, you can go 89 for Hall of Fame quick first step, but if you go 89, you're not gonna have the hybrid defender name. The maximum you can go to keep the hybrid defender name is 87. If you go anything higher than that, it's gonna change your name to a two-way tempo pusher. So I'm just letting you know 87 is the max you can go, which kind of does suck. You're 6'8". You probably think, oh, I'd want to get Hall of Fame quick first step, might as well, because I'm 6'8". But the maximum you can go is 87, which is not bad. You still get gold quick first step, silver handles for days, gold clamp breaker. It's definitely not a bad threshold, but it kind of does suck. I was thinking the same thing. I'm 6'8". Of course I'm going to go for Hall of Fame quick first step, but unfortunately, like I said, if you want that hybrid defender name, you cannot do that. And speed of ball, obviously, all you need is a 75 for Michael Jordan dribble style, so do not go anything higher than that. This is what you guys want to do for your playmaking. 71 pass act, 87 ball handle, gold quick first step, and then a 75 speed with ball. Now moving on to defense with this build, man, the build name is called a hybrid defender, so you guys are probably thinking this build probably has some really good defense, and you are right about that. So our interior defense, we are going to be putting this to an 81. As you guys see, 80 and then 81 gives you another badge point, so might as well. Perimeter defense, like I said, I made it 6'8" because I want to get the 92 perimeter defense, which, as you guys know, if you don't know, as you guys see right here, 92 perimeter defense does give you gold clamps, which is really nice. It'll help you stay in front of ISO players a lot better and get way more contests, just since your perimeter defense is a lot higher. Now, like I said, you guys are probably thinking, oh, I can get 87 ball handle on a 6'9". Why don't I just make a 6'9"? I mean, you could do that, but like I said, I sacrificed that and went 6'8", so I can get gold clamps and 95 steal. Also, I think if you make a 6'9", you actually get the ability to get 99 block Hall of Fame anchor. On a 6'8", you only get gold anchor, so it's completely up to you, honestly. What do you value more, Hall of Fame anchor or gold clamps and gold glove? It's completely up to you, but personally I think 6'8" is the way to go with this. Now steal, like I said, we are going up to a 95 steal, which, as you guys know, gives you gold interceptor and gold glove, which is really nice. You're gonna be getting a lot of steals with that gold glove. 2K Lab said that gold glove is not far off from Hall of Fame, so like I said, you're gonna be getting plenty of steals with the gold glove, plus you got gold interceptor. You'll be able to get a lot of passing lanes as well, so that's really nice. Now block, like I said, we're maxing this out. We're putting this all the way to a 93, which, as you guys know, gives you another badge point, and you get gold anchor. Really good badge. You're gonna be able to stop everything in the paint. It's pretty hard to make shots on you with gold anchor. It increases your contests by a lot, and plus it helps you just get a lot more blocks. So gold anchor is definitely a really good badge. Now defensive rebound, we are putting this to a 70, which, as you guys know, does give you bronze rebound chaser, just so you're playing defense and somebody misses, you will be able to grab a rebound with this build, because you do have bronze rebound chaser and a 70 defensive rebound. Like I said, this build is called a hybrid defender, and it lives up to its name. You can guard ISO players, you can steal the ball, and if you get matched up with the center, you have 93 block, gold anchor, 81 tier. You could definitely still stop the center. So this build definitely does live up to its name. It does have some pretty crazy defense. And now moving on to our speed mount, we are putting this to a 76. With Gym Rat, it's going to be an 80, so I think that's just fine. Acceleration, we are maxing this out at 82. It's going to be an 86 with Gym Rat. That's going to be pretty quick. We're going 75 vertical, and the rest we're putting on stamina to a 92, which should be plenty fine. I mean, that's going to be a 96 stamina with Gym Rat. That's pretty fine for most players. As long as you run silver handles for days and like silver amped, you should be fine with that. And then the rest of our points, just put it onto free throw. And as you guys can see right here, this is the build: 12 finishing, 16 shooting, 17 playmaking, and 23 defensive. Now I do want to tell you guys something. If you are making this build on next gen, just keep in mind, to get all the contact dunks, you do need an 82 vertical. So I would say if you're making this build on next gen, I'd probably sacrifice the 92 perimeter defense or the block. You can go down to 88 block for Hall of Fame chase down R's, 86 perimeter defense, which will still give you silver clamps and gold challenger. But like I said, if you are on next gen, since you have the 93 driving dunk, just make sure you do have an 82 vertical. On current gen, vertical does not matter for contact dunk, so I'm just going 75. That should be good enough. With 75 vertical, we'll definitely still be able to jump pretty high, get blocks and all that stuff. So this is the build right here. Now moving on to takeovers, man, like I said, we usually just go, well, we actually don't have sharp take on this build, which is kind of crazy. We have lock, slasher, or shot creator. If you guys didn't know, on current gen there is a takeover glitch, so you could put rim protector takeover, or you could just glitch sharp take on here. But for some reason the game does not give you sharp take, probably because your 3-pointer is kind of low. But like I said, there is a takeover glitch, so if you guys want sharp take, you guys can definitely go watch a video and you can go glitch it on. And as you guys can see, man, like I said, the build is called a hybrid defender, similar to Lonzo Ball, Tyrese Halliburton, and Drew Holiday. That is a really cool name. Not a lot of people have that name right there. Super dope name. Like I said, the only thing that kind of sucks is you do have to sacrifice your 3-pointer just a little bit. You have to go 79 3-pointer, because if you go anything higher than that, it's going to change your build name. So if you really want this hybrid defender name, make sure you guys do copy it down just like this and listen to everything I said in the video, because I told you certain attributes that you cannot mess with for you to be able to keep that name. But that's pretty much the end of the video, man. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like if you're new, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.